Hi Cubers, welcome to our June monthly update. I'm happy to be here, happy to share everything we did in the last month and what we're going to achieve in the next ones. I'm going to start straight away with the topics I was mentioning. So I'm going to jump straight away on the questions after the topics because there are many actually, and they're really interesting. So we can together get to the news, to what we achieved so far and what we're going to achieve next. First topic, bearing with the bear market. Is the bear market over? We have the signals in our backstage, positive signals about it. I want to tell you about what happened with KubeCoin for the newcomers and for the ones that were wondering why the token went down. You know that our project, the use case, is one of the strongest. Our token is backed up by an ecosystem that want to make the cryptocurrencies and utility tokens, security tokens, available not only for trading and speculation, also mainly for the real use in the real life. And that's why we're confident that everything that happened in the last year since we launched in the exchanges, it was caused by the general situation. We've seen it in the volume of trades. We've seen it with the relationships we had and we have with the exchanges, actual ones and new ones that are coming. So everything in the last year changed significantly. We saved cash flow, we continue developing because you know that in our roadmap, the first and second roadmap, the stages are focused on development. So we didn't stop developing, we continued working as we did before. We just had to contain the marketing activities because there was no reaction from the market. So what we're going to do next, that's what I'm thinking you're more curious about. We reestablish the marketing activities. We start again with the listing and exchanges. We do all the things necessary to make the token volume up. There are some questions about it, so I'm going to clarify. Right now, I'm going to give a bit of introduction. What we're doing, we're preparing the technology right now to scale up with the token value. Let's get to the second topic, unveiling tomorrow. What does the future hold for KubeCoin? Let's envision together. Since the beginning, we want to achieve this real use of tokens in real life. What's happening next? Starting listing exchanges, starting working on new marketing campaigns, starting finally being aggressive as we were before, reach new users. Right now, what we had to do was focusing on holders, focusing on people that really believe in the project long term, but this is not the only thing that we have to achieve. Now that the market is waking up again, what we're doing is starting back, being aggressive and making new people know about this amazing project we all have together. The third topic is about the Series B round. What we're doing right now with this, basically, the simple thing all startups do is presenting the project, pitching all the investors, and ask for a participation in the equity, in the capital of the company. The Series B round is a huge achievement. Right now, the investment funds are really containing themselves. We pitching, markets pitching in Silicon Valley, the investors. So that's what we're doing. It's really promising. It's really achievable, but it's going to be in time. So it cannot be soon. Also because, as I said, the amount, the cap we want to reach is quite high. Decoding Alloy, the fourth topic. You asking us what we're doing with Alloy. Why you focusing on another startup? So let's clarify to the ones that don't know what we're actually doing here. We were born as an ecosystem of startups. Our key business model is diversifying investments. So we use our cash, let's say our fund in KubeCoin, and we invest in our startups. That's what we did since the beginning with FlyCube, EatCube, and then we moved to the fintech with KubeCoin, KubePay, and the only one travel solution that we were speaking about. Alloy, basically what it is the first external startup we're building with a new co, and we are investing in it. Our investor will invest in it. So we're raising a round for Alloy, and as we did with the Series B, if you want to participate, you want to get part of it, just apply as an investor. You have all the details. If not, just ask to us. We're happy to get you involved in this. But consider this, there's nothing to do with tokens, nothing to do with the crypto industry is a startup investment. So we investing in a new technology, we investing in a new platform. What's the benefit? You all asking us, what's the benefit for the KUBE ecosystem, the KUBE holders, and the people that trade with KubeCoin? What I can reveal that this is the hugest algorithm we created so far in the travel industry, and it's going to change the way you book your pack, flights plus hotels, accommodation, or experiences. So it's only one in one platform. It's huge. It's going to be released in September. We already started the MVP internally, then we're doing an alpha test, then we do the beta test in this summer, and in September we release it publicly. It's going to be on an app, web platform or mobile platform. So and the numbers, the projection that this company has is huge. So that's why we invested. That's why, and this is the news about Alloy. We've been working with our providers for a long time, and it was really hard to get a proper partnership with them. When unfortunately I cannot say which partners, but considering the travel industry, the main ones, the big ones. So when I presented Alloy, we presented the all-in-one travel solution to our partners, to these big actors in the travel industries. Finally, we got their attention. For years, we went with FlyCube. FlyCube is a huge company, is going really great, but the innovation we created with the all-in-one solution took their attention, and we could pitch them, and we finally signed agreements with them. So we basically covered from the provider's perspective, from the partner's perspective. This is a great thing that happened, and that's why we put a lot of effort in Alloy. It doesn't mean that our focus is going somewhere else. It's our job. We diversify. This is what we do here. We have an ecosystem. So we build a startup, and we invest in new startup. Also in startups that are not related to KubeCoin and our internal startup. It means that also if they're not really involved in the fintech industry, in the crypto industry, the benefits are also for KubeCoin. I can merge the topics to go faster as well. The fifth and the sixth topic, the one about listing and exchanges, and the one about the cross-chain and multi-chain. We've been speaking with the top 10 exchanges. Two of them, the main ones you see in CoinMarketCap, it's not a secret. The main ones, they are actually speaking with us, and we pitched the project. They said one thing: you need to be the multi-chain. You need to show us the volume of transactions, and they actually asked us how many transactions we need to achieve in KubePay. So we need to see the multi-chain, and then we start discussing the listing properly. So what we did, we started straight away after this, of course, we started straight away working on the multi-chain, implementing first with BSC chain, so with the Binance chain. Then we are going to move to the Ethereum one, and then Polygon and all the other ones. So what we're doing, we are implementing in KubePay, for the customer user perspective, all the tokens in different blockchains apart from Cardano ones. And we will do it all at once. We're going to redesign KubePay first, and then we're going to add all together all the tokens and the Cardano ones that we stopped. We stopped because we did our test. We realized what are the numbers in terms of liquidity, in terms of DEX implementation, the slippage. With the multi-chain, we will be able to create our own internal DEX. Also, it can apply on CoinMarketCap as a parenthesis, but mainly it will make KubeCoin known in the other KubeCoin, KubePay, our ecosystem, in the other blockchains communities. And we've seen how we can impact in the crypto market, having the swaps not only in the Cardano ecosystem. These are the requirements from the exchanges, the top 8 exchanges, mainly the two ones that we were speaking with, and part of the requirements, but really important. So we need to generate volume. We need to create a multi-chain and get listed finally on these exchanges. So the other thing is the cross-chain. The cross-chain is more to guarantee securities, not only being in Cardano's blockchain, being in other blockchains. So KubeCoin can be effectively in other blockchains with other smart contracts. but it's also to involve new communities, starting with the Binance one. So these are the topics. I'm going to jump to questions. So first one is Renat from Telegram. In addition to Europe, will your system work in Latin America and other countries around the world? Do you plan to enter the controversial market in Eastern Europe when the local conflict ends? Definitely with Alloy. Alloy is meant to be global, so it's starting straight away globally. So everybody from everywhere can buy trips, packages, gift cards, and everything in Alloy. So this is definitely a yes. We get into Latin America. Next question, George. George is asking, being partners with Alloy, what's the benefit through the blockchain technology? Basically, George, what we're doing, we are investing in a travel startup. But this travel startup will have as a payment method KubePay. So everything involved in KubePay will be in Alloy. And the added value, because it's part of the Cube ecosystem, we invest as a KubeIn, our investment fund is investing in Alloy. So the valuation of the company, also not only Alloy, but also Cube ecosystem, all the assets of Cube ecosystem will increase. So it's all a benefit for the company. And of course, consequentially, it's a benefits from holders like you. Saya Tesara from Telegram. Dear Paolo, my question is, how long can you bear the bear market? I mean, how long can KubeCoin or the Cube ecosystem survive without getting into trouble? So basically, you're asking us what's going to happen if the bear market doesn't get away, and if the prices go down, or what we're going to do. The Cube ecosystem is a stable company. There are no factual debts. The company has a running cash flow. We reached an investment round really huge with you guys, and also we had other investments round. We are profitable. Our companies are profitable, so there's no risk from us. So if the bear market will continue for other 5 years, we will still be there. Unfortunately, what is going to be affected is the token value, because if the bear market is not, it doesn't go away, the token value cannot go up. It's not a secret. So what we can do, we need to be resilient. So that's why we diversify also, because if KubeCoin doesn't work, there is something else. But I want to assure you that as a holder, you always will be safe with us. In the trading part, I cannot guarantee you become millionaire, all these stupid things that people say. No, this I cannot guarantee about the trading part. What I can guarantee that the company is stable, and if you are a holder or a partner or invest in Alloy or whatever is part of the Cube ecosystem, you're safe with us, because we are serious people, we are genuine. You can see that any question you're asking us, we answering, and since the beginning, we never had anything hidden. Next one, Swim Sage. Really happy that you're expanding your business, but how are you financing other ventures from the Cube ecosystem? Where is this capital coming from? Cube ecosystem is a venture builder. Venture builder is like an accelerator. The difference is that we have our own startup inside our investment fund. So where the money come from? They come from our investment, they come from our assets, they come from our liquidity, they come from the revenues from our verticals. So everything comes from the ecosystem itself. Next question, Adox Co-Landlord. With the high inflation going in Nigeria, I bet the Nigerian people would like to adopt FlyCube and KubePay if they are properly aligned. KubeCoin has a better opportunity in Africa than anywhere in the world. I understand your question. Yes, definitely. Africa is the future. I totally believe that. And we need to help people. They don't have access to the banking financial system. And what we're doing with KubePay, the instant payments features we have in KubePay, that's the main one for the real use. It's important to understand that it's not only online, it's offline. So it can be used also when it's offline. So people that don't have access to internet, when they have to pay something, they can do it with KubePay. So this is the big revolution we created. And Africa for sure is one of the first vehicles to make it happen. Oliver King, what is your strategy to make KubeCoin stand out from any other travel token like Travala? So what difference is that KubeCoin and KubePay have an actual use? So an actual real use case. It doesn't mean they don't have an use. A reward is in use, but our one, I definitely think, is the most powerful one. And it's not only in the travel industry. As I always said, we start with the travel industry, but we will get to other sectors because everybody needs to pay for their expenses. We just start with the traveling industry because we are in the travel industry with our own startups. We know the market is the first one we're going to attack. Safe play. How AI can impact and diversify KUBE ecosystem? Are we thinking in that direction? We were using already AI in the price prediction and in to optimize the operations to understand the customers' preferences when they purchase a trip. So yes, in Alloy, for example, there is a machine learning algorithm, and there is and it's all based on the preferences of the users. So yes, definitely we use AI in our on daily basis, not only from the development perspective. Since these new tools happened, they basically changed a lot the workflow in the company as well. So yes, we are not only creating with AI, we also receiving and actually using it with our internal company operations. Tronly, my question is the money from people buying off the KubePay app having any impact on the price of KubeCoin at all? No. And I explain you why. Directly, they don't affect the price because KubePay is not, didn't apply as a DEX or an exchange, a centralized exchange on CoinMarketCap on these platforms. So, and it cannot be comparable with the exchanges volumes. So this is a directly it doesn't affect it. And it's not, if you buy a lot in KubePay, it doesn't mean that the token volume goes up, or if you don't buy or sell in KubePay, the volume goes down or the value goes down. Nothing like that. It's more like indirectly, it happens because all the liquidity we collect in KubePay, we mainly use it for the marketing activities and to provide more liquidity in exchanges. So that's what we're basically doing. In this way, yes, it can affect positively. As long as we have a lot of transactions in KubePay, as long as you like it, as long as you're happy with it, to use it, and as long as KubePay grow with the multi-chain and all the features we want to add and the use case, everything, so it definitely will affect the price because this is the way we can move the liquidity to exchanges, and we can move the liquidity for marketing activities and make the ecosystem, KubeCoin, the fintech part stronger and stronger. Royal Club is already done. The collection is already created. It's an amazing membership NFT collection. So it's going to be, as I always say, it's going to be released as soon as the market will accept it. So basically, we are waiting for the best moment for it, and it's going to be soon. So as soon as you see that the market is going to be in good conditions, you definitely see that something is going to move with the membership collection. Aryan, how does KubeCoin plan to address any potentially solve the issue of scalability and transaction speed of the blockchain network grow? The transaction speed is not something we can do, we can work on directly because it's something related to the blockchain. KubeCoin is an utility token that is backed up by blockchains, starting from Cardano and the other ones that are coming. So what we can do, we can accelerate the process inside KubePay. When you see, for example, at the beginning, when you see that there is a wheel that is there moving, waiting, because you need to see your numbers and you're still waiting, it's not us, it's the blockchain. Cardano's blockchain tend to be slow, but it's really secure. So this is the condition. So when you see this wheel there, it's because Cardano is slow. But we prefer this. We prefer at the moment you to wait to see the numbers. At least the numbers are there. So you just have to wait for them to appear. and they are secured, stored there. So that's what we prioritized. We prioritize this instead of the transaction speed. Sogol in Twitter is asking, there are many projects that deceives users by giving promises or plans that are very good and benefit the users. Once the user join and start investing, the project disappears. How do you convince users that your project is good for now and long term? I can understand this question is still coming after 2 years we created the token and 1 year in exchanges, but I totally understand also for the newcomers. As I say, this project cannot disappear because there is an ecosystem behind it. We have compromised not only with you holders, but we have a compromise with other companies, with partners that we're going to release the instant payments and all the things. So this is something huge, big. It's not like a token created from a few guys that want to get rich and make. I don't want to say scam, but mainly without any use case. This is a company built since 2017 with assets, with revenue, with benefits, with the token. They built a lot to survive the COVID. So yeah, this is not something that can disappear from a day to another. And it can disappear if things don't go well, and then we face it. But we will be here telling you it's not going to happen. But it's something that we are responsible. We consider our holders one of our main resources. So you've seen the staking value went so up in the last 3 weeks or so. Imagine. So yeah, there are a lot of projects that deceives users. We've been also the last year wasn't great because of the bear market. We continue developing, but our holders were stressing when we will see the token value go up. I understand personally, I totally understand you guys, but this is what happens when there is a bear market. There's nothing new. This is huge projects. All the people that invest in this project knew from the beginning. The ones that sold, they were just looking for a short-term investment. And the ones that really want to achieve with us, the goals are still with us. And there are a lot of holders. So there's only good things. Perspecting yourself in the long terms, everything is big. If you are like investing, and also I must say to you, if don't get deceived if you invest in a coin that doesn't have legal, that doesn't have anything legal. Don't invest in a project that doesn't have a use case. Don't invest in something that doesn't declare officially. The funders don't put their face in it. So if you invest in it because you want to make profit in short term, you want to speculate, this is not your project. KubeCoin is not this. KubeCoin is a long-term investment. It's crypto, it's equity, whatever you're doing with KubeCoin, wherever you invest in our ecosystem, you need to think long-term. Believe in these kind of projects. Don't believe in something made for speculation because probably you lose, and the only ones that will learn will be the founders. Thank you everybody for attending this monthly update. Hope you liked it. If not, please share it with me in your comments anywhere. I'm more than happy to have your feedback. So thank you. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next monthly update. Thank you. Bye.